we are in. Let me see, where's my. Let's see how this is looking. There we are. Let me mute it. It be the craziest stuff on here sometimes. Change that size. A little peekaboo over there. All right. Hey, everybody. We are back. I don't know why I called that happy anniversary. I really had to do better at naming my stuff. This is not called happy anniversary. It's actually called November's announcements. I'm doing a few toots today. This one is about making an announcement video with voiceovers. I am not going to show recording the voiceover part. One, because it's not my voiceover, but also I feel like that's a whole nother video where you talking about learning, recording audio or whatever. But in this case, we are going to take the voiceover already downloaded. I'm going to show you this here in my uploads audio. This voiceover, I downloaded it and then uploaded it into my Canva account, and you just click and it pops up over here. Now I already have a copy. I'm going to delete the old one. Let's just delete the old one just because why not? Let me make sure you can hear my desktop audio. Let me know if anything is too loud or echoing or anything like that. Do you see it? You might have to go to the page. All right, cool. So I have dropped my audio down here. I'm gonna hit play.
Who supported the El Bethel?
Let's go back.
Greetings, El Bethel. Happy birthday to those celebrating birthdays this month, and happy anniversary to those celebrating wedding anniversaries this month. Thank you to all who supported the El Bethel vaccine event, Harvest Fest, and the Evening of Praise this past week. This coming Tuesday, November 5th, it's a critical day. We must use our voice and...
Okay, so the timing is off just a touch. So I want to, and I've dropped all of the flyers in. Okay, so before this, so I dropped the flyers in, and you can adjust the timing on that. We'll get to that part. And basically, once I make the whole thing, then I go back throughout the month each week as things pass and delete them. And once I delete it, I have to make a slight adjustment to the audio timing because I have to delete the audio that went with it as well. Okay. So your visuals are on individual slides. Okay. So, or different pages. So you have a different page for each event. And what you can do is, I'm going to play it.
Greetings, El Bethel. Happy birthday to those celebrating birthdays this month, and happy anniversary to those celebrating wedding anniversaries.
All right, so you see we're still on birthday, but the voiceover has moved on to anniversary. So I'm going to move this down a little bit and just to show how I lined that up. But in addition, we're also going to show how to cut these out of your video and then save a new video each week. You know, like if you're a church or a community center or something like that.
Okay.
Go ahead, you got a
Greetings,
question?
El Bethel.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to those.
You have a touch screen, right?
Yep.
Touch that right there and try and move it down. Touch that.
What's that?
That movie that that slide that you're extending.
Mm-hmm.
Touch it and extend it with your finger. I just
Oh,
want to see if it does it. Okay,
yeah,
no, maybe it doesn't.
yeah.
On my, oh, it's because I did it on my iPad. I was on my
Oh,
iPad.
so in case you guys
That
are
was
wondering
moving.
what's going
That was
on, all right, I'm also on the phone with somebody. I'm doing an active training right now.
my God.
And because she knows I have a touchscreen monitor, which I didn't tell anybody that, but I guess y'all know now. That I have a touchscreen monitor. So she was asking if I can edit um, using my touchscreen monitor. Do I have to use the mouse and keypad? And so that answer is yes. So you can't see it right now, I don't think, on your on your screen. I don't think you
Thank
can.
you.
I don't think you can see it on my camera, but I'm actually touching the screen. I'm touching the edges of the different pages here that I created, and I'm dragging it. I'm not
Good to
using the
know.
mouse to do that. I'm using my hands on the touch screen to do it. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yes, you can edit video and audio on your touch screen. It depends on which kind you have, how sensitive it is, and then also like your hand coordination. Because I just did it, but to be honest, it felt kind of awkward to do it that way. Maybe if it was like flat on the table, it might be a little bit easier, like on a tablet. And I do often edit on my tablet in Canva, but my preferred way is desktop, not even laptop. All right, so if we're playing the video, we have it opens up with
Greetings, El
November.
Bethel. Happy birthday to those celebrating birthdays this
So
month.
I want to keep where it says greetings, El Bethel, but we only do happy birthday and anniversary the first Sunday. So we're going to cut that out because we already said happy birthday and anniversary for the whole month.
Greetings, El Bethel.
So we're going to pause at greetings, El Bethel, right click, split audio. All right. I just want the greetings El Bethel part. So I'm going to click that part and I'm going to move this down here. And I'm actually going to shorten this one because we don't need it to be long and dramatic. It's not First Sunday anymore. Let's get to the point now. We're going to delete this happy birthday slide. We're going to, and by the way, what I do like about doing announcements in Canva better than some other programs is that your slides can actually have nicer motion to it with high quality graphics. Different than just putting a flyer up. Because I was like, I don't want to see, every week just a voiceover with just a stiff flyer there. So we put a little motion to it, make the words fade in, or, let's click animate. You can click animate, click merge. You can decide whether or not you want it to merge on the entrance or just when it leaves or on both. Let's make it both. You see the hearts dancing here, better than just regular pictures. So I'm going to go back just before this page. I'm used to saying slide, but it's actually called a page. Just before this page, hit play and see how it looks. I like that. Just a little subtle movement.
Happy birthday.
Doesn't matter, we're going to delete it anyway. So let's move this down, and then I'm actually going to shorten this and see if we can skip over that part altogether.
Happy anniversary to those celebrating wedding anniversaries this month.
Let's see where to go.
Thank you to all who supported the El Bethel vaccine event, Harvest Fest, and the Evening of Praise this past week. This coming Tuesday, November 5th, it's a critical day. We must use our voice and vote. Make sure you make your way and invite someone to go with you to the polls if you haven't already voted. Pastor Glass has begun.
Okay, so it stopped about here. You might need to zoom in a little bit, or slide down. I've been doing audio editing for a long time, and I can kind of eye where it stopped pretty good. Just looking at kind of the voice intonation, and you get used to seeing how how the lines go up and down, where it's a little bit wider versus where it's smaller and a little thinner, and you just kind of learn what words and what sounds create those shapes, and that helps you also when you're trying to determine where to cut off your audio. So you don't have to keep going back and forth because that's time consuming. Like I'm taking a lot of time now because I'm trying to teach it.
Pastor Glass has begun a series based on our new members' book.
All right, so that actually was perfect. And so now we need to delete these slides pages so that it lines up. We already said thank you for that. And now we're on Bible study.
Pastor Glass has begun a series based on our new members' book information. It's a way for old and new members to get.
Right, so I'm going to kind of skip through because I made these slides. I know what they're going to do. I am checking to make sure the wording is.
And each Saturday at 9 a.m. on Zoom for our daily Bible reading recap of the week, as we continue our journey of reading through the entire Bible.
Okay, so our audio stopped about here, but as you can see, we're on a new page, and we should still be in the old page. So I'm going to click here and slide it over. I thought I was going to slide it over. So we have a video in the background. Sometimes you'll have videos that are easy to loop, and then other ones don't automatically come with that option. So if you find yourself out of video, because maybe the video that you chose to put in the background is much shorter than the length of your voiceover, you either can duplicate that video and do like a transition in between so that you can lengthen it, or you can click on playback up at the top, and you can adjust your video speed and you can slow it down a little bit. Now, some things look okay slowed down, some things do not. If you slow it down and it looks wacky, I would recommend that you just copy that video and then do like a smooth transition in between, so it just kind of fades into like a loop of that video. In this case though, it's just kind of already was a slow-mo over the Bible, so I think that's gonna look fine. So let's play it with the slower speed and see if our words line up now with the video.
Entire Bible. Following Election Day, Wednesday, November.
Okay, so it's a little too long, so we're gonna pull it back. I'm not gonna speed it back up though, because remember when we sped it up, the video was too short. So I made it longer and then just kind of clipped it. Let's see what we're working with now.
Entire Bible. Following Election Day, Wednesday, November 6th.
So that timing is good. And now we have following Election Day, which was actually this morning. So this is something else we're going to cut out because we've done it already. So first I'm going to split my audio. Speaking of audio, is my audio good? Can you hear me clearly on the stream?
I can hear you.
Okay.
You know what? It's difficult to say because I'm listening on my phone.
All right, and then I want to go to the end of this. Oops. I want to go to the end of this as well. End of the voiceover.
Yes, you can hear your voice, by the way, Nikki.
Okay, thank you.
Years of harsh division, or an historic page of change.
Okay, so this is where the audio actually ended. So I'm going to split audio here and then delete my videos, delete the audio, slide this down, and we should be about lined up with the next announcement.
BETHEL is a designated neighborhood wellness center with the goal. BETHEL is a designated neighborhood wellness center with the goal to connect residents to free.
Okay, and so before, like this announcement runs every week, but last week I put this little um, kind of what is that? Is that another announcement? An announcement on top of the announcement. Anyway, I wrote in red, closed on election day. Okay, so election day is behind us now, so we can delete this, but we're gonna keep the original announcement, letting people know that we have this neighborhood wellness center. So it starts in the right place. Let's make sure it's the right one.
The Wellness Center will be closed on Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th.
Okay, so since he said that in his announcement, we need to cut that out as well.
A.m. However, the
We want to stop at how
is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. However,
that's tight.
to 11 a.m. However, 11 a.m. How
All right, let me blow this up so I can see.
to 11 a.m.
All right, I'm gonna say that's it. I see a little gap in the audio. Split this page.
However, the Wellness Center will be closed on Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th.
I'm gonna split it there. My guess is that it's perfect.
And Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
All right, moving on.
Mark your calendars as the Teen Ministry presents Fellowship and Games Wednesday, November 20th from 6 to 8 p.m.
Hey, I'm
You
gonna
can
go back
expect
and put
epic
some
games,
transitions
delicious
in between
snacks,
these.
and an unforgettable night with friends, new
'Cause I
and
don't
old.
like when the stuff
So
is
grab your
too
friends.
choppy.
Let's make it a night to remember. Please see Reverend Daniel
Unless
Ridgway
you're
or
intentionally
Sister
going
Sasha
for
Ridgway
shock.
for additional information. Giving is worship because we give simply because of who He is.
So you see how in most cases, if you line the audio up right when you're cutting it out, then everything after it generally lines up properly also. Um, so it's meticulous work, but it doesn't have to be too complicated. You can put in as many effects as you like or not. This really is a video in the background. I put two pictures on the sides and put the words in the middle. You just kind of build out your slides. This is just a gray square over a video, and then I put the words here. Made a point to change the colors so that you can easily identify that it's two different days, two different things that we're talking about here. Try not to get too busy with your backgrounds unless you're going to put an overlay or something. So like this one, for example, it's a game background, but because it's busy, I have a blue square, and I'm gonna slide this over. So this is just a blue square. I mean, you can manipulate the size of it, the transparency of it, how much of it you want to see. But because that background was so busy already and it's already so many words in this announcement, I just went for no transparency at all, and didn't want to make it too busy, like it's already so much going on. But it's fun because it's games. But like, I made a point to make the fun stuff in the background, like the flyer already it's got a lot going on because you want to, show that you're doing games, that it's fun, you're doing things, but you need the information to be easy to read. So even though you have different options, I chose to click over here. When you see this little rainbow with the plus sign in the middle, that's your opportunity to create a new color. So I clicked here, and then I clicked the eyedropper, and I actually sampled the video so that
I didn't see the rainbow. I didn't see that.
yeah, the rainbow over there in the corner. Yep, over here. So I made it match the same blue that's in the background of the video so that the words would pop out, but also we kind of want the blue in the background to blend in. I wanted that blue to help the words. I didn't really need it to be seen. Didn't want it to stand out. So you made it match. Over here you can barely even see, the lines except for when the video is moving in the background. So with that combination, you can see.
Mark your calendars
motion,
as the Teen Ministry presents Fellowship and Games Wednesday, November 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. You can expect epic games, delicious snacks.
Actually, now that I'm making changes, I think I would change this a little bit more. I would go mark your calendars as the Teen Ministry presents Philip. So we already said Teen Ministry presents over here. I don't think we need to say it again. The guy on the voiceover is already saying mark your calendars. We don't need the exact same thing in multiple places. I know we do that a lot when we're trying to make a point, but that doesn't always help people remember. If you're going to repeat something, it should be the imperative information, not the fillers. So let's go. Fellowship and games. Also, everything should not be in bold because then nothing is bold anymore. If everything is bold, then it's like regular. So let's bold fellowship and games. Space. Wednesday. Let's put a space here. Wednesday, November 20th. We don't need the from on there. Even though we already have this information over here. I'm going to skip this. Instead of the letters, we'll do that. You can expect. Alright, so we're going to cut out you can expect and just go epic games. We don't need the old school commas. We're going to break it up like that. Epic games, delicious snacks. Next line, unforgettable night with friends new and old. Grab your friends and let's make it a night to remember. Let's go friends new and old. Let's give it another space. You don't have to say this event is for. Those are fillers for the voiceover. You do need those extra words because it makes it sound colorful and inviting. Because if you're doing a voiceover, you wouldn't say fellowship and games, Wednesday, November 20th, 6 to 8, epic games, delicious snacks, friends, old and new, ages 13 to 18, please see, like you don't speak that way. It's not inviting, or attractive to the ear. But when you're reading, you don't want to see all of those extra words, particularly if you don't have a lot of time to read it. You kind of want to get to the point. So I'm actually going to move their pictures over here. For additional information. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna copy this and delete it from there. Let's go for additional information. C. And then we'll go pictures. Move it little bit more, like right there, like right there. Move this up, like right there, and then what? I'm actually just gonna use this same text box. Stretch it out a little bit, right there. I'm gonna paste them names. Go up one maybe. You actually can make the names a bit smaller. I'm actually missing a name. Who do we? Uh oh. I messed up. You can always hit your handy dandy back button. Alright, and I'm actually gonna move my blue box down a little more. Note to self: lock things when you get it where you want it. Alright, we're gonna move this back over. Scooch that down a line. We're gonna take out the or. We're gonna put a divider and another one. Actually, those names are backwards. Copy. And if you feel like I'm lazy for just copying and pasting instead of retyping the name, you might be right. And James Garcia. Alright. Cool. Now we got everybody in there. And I'm gonna push this backward one because backward 3 because I put that over there. Pictures. Let's move these in a little bit more. And then cool. I think that looks much better.
It does.
a.m.
Let's see.
Mark your calendars as the Teen Ministry presents Fellowship and Games Wednesday, November 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. You can expect epic games, delicious snacks, and an unforgettable night with friends, new and old. So grab your friends. Let's make it a night to remember.
All right, so before I actually just made a copy of this, I'm going to do the same thing. Pull this down till that's about the same length and delete the old one. Let's see if our timing is still good.
New and old. So grab your friends. Let's make it a night to remember. Please see Reverend Daniel Ridgway or Sister Sasha Ridgway for additional information.
I had already put it on. Extend that just a touch. I had already extended it, but I will show how to make those slides with the backgrounds. Okay, so the question was adding the animation. So I'm going to add another slide down here. So let's see, what kind of event could we make? Let's make a sample slide. Give me an event idea. What about, I don't know, Cat Appreciation Day or something? I don't know. Even though I like German Shepherds. Anyway, let's see. German
Cat Appreciation Day.
Oh my goodness, are you a cat person?
Not at all.
Okay, so let's go with, so you could go with just regular picture, but that's boring. So let's, instead of a picture, let's get a video. I want to stretch that video out. Run, boy, run. All right, I think it's a boy, I guess. So we have a picture, but we still want to add like some words or something like that. So you've got something animated in the background. Let's add some more elements. I want to put some words, but I want my words to pop. So I need something in the background. Let's go with a paw graphic, right? You've got these different kinds. You've got multiple paw prints. You got kind of this scruffy one. I like that. Let's go scruffy paw. And I don't think we have to have a whole paw in order for you to know that it is a paw. Let's say the special colors are this in yellow, whatever color this is. Is that like olive or mustard? Olive mustard? I don't know, but I dig it. And I'm going to duplicate it, and I want the one on top to be yellow. So now we have a kind of greenish, pale pea green. I don't know what that is. And then a brighter yellow just for some contrast. Gonna put right over that. And then we want some text. Add a heading. Or you could do, you know, some of these kind of fancy ones. Maybe something like that. I guess. Let me move my other one out of the way. Let's delete that one. We'll go with one of these. What did we say this was? Let's go dog.
Looks like German Shepherd.
It is right, German Shepherd. Was it?
Appreciation.
German Shepherd. All right. I guess that's what they write. All right, German Shepherd. And this is so huge. It does not need to be this large. Let's bring it down. All the way down. Way down. That's what I'm missing. I don't have no music playing today. German Shepherd. We want this one on the bottom. Appreciation Day. Move this one across here. Or maybe we put it in this portion. Changed colors. I like that with white, I think, or navy. That could work. Alright, so and then let's say this video is just still too much. Like you want to see the dog, but like not like that. Alright. Let's add another layer, another element. There are shapes, or you could decide to have a frame, and actually what you can do is put the video in the frame. Resize the frame. Maybe we put that there.
I like that.
And changing that. Or maybe we go like full corner. And maybe, and And I think I'm gonna group these paws together because keep moving them where I don't want them. So let's get both paws. Can we get both? I think I've exactly lined them up now. How about that? And maybe we go for field or something. Looking for some other kind of background. Let's see here. Mud? Do we need mud? Let's see all. I like that. Was that another video? That's another video. I might go rock with it though. Let's see. Send this video to the back. Nope. Doesn't work. I think we need something brown. I like this video even better, I think.
See if they got a dog bone. Oh, you weren't looking for it. You looking for a video.
Yeah, a dog bone. That's a good idea. Alright, so kind of like this video better. So maybe I'll go with that. I kind of like the concept of the dog being there, and then when the dog goes away, it's kind of nothing left for you to focus on but the information. So maybe I'll go square for announcement's sake. Transparent a little bit. Just a touch. And you see Canva automatically tries to match colors. I didn't pick this color. But Canva automatically will try to match it for you. And then, you know, maybe you can put your whatever details about your event over here, your date and your time and your blah 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 blah, and all of the infos and stuff and contact numbers and so on and so have you. And now you have a decent looking announcement there. All right. That's a motion slide, and then you would just put your voiceover underneath it. And now we did all of that just to delete the page. So what you will do, and
Greetings, El Bethel.
these are the announcements.
Pastor Glass has begun a series based on our new
save these. And so you hit this share button up here, and then you're going to go here and click download, and you pick the one that you want. We do want an MP4. We want all of, why does this look like it's not stretched out all the way? That's weird. Anyway, we wanted at least 1080, high quality. We want to download all of the pages. There is the option to download pages as separate files, which in a lot of cases is a great idea, particularly if you're gonna like make all your slides first and then you want to download them as separate files. Like if you want to do a slideshow, or maybe you just want to pick certain events, that's cool to have each slide as a separate file. But we don't need that. We want it to be one cohesive video. So we're gonna click download, and you see it is downloading. And that's it. Those are your announcements. Now you might want to add some music. What is this? Get up on that. Okay, so this is in Canva. I do have Canva Pro. So all of this is included in Canva Pro. Now pay attention to this because you can change like the speed and the position and like where it is in the track and all of that. So you don't want to like accidentally cut it short, or move it further down than you wanted it to be. I want it actually where it starts. I want 0, 0 there.
Bethel. Pastor Glass has begun a series based on our new members' book information. It's a way for all new members to get caught up and on the same page. So, and each Saturday at 9 a.m. on Zoom for our daily Bible reading recap.
What's loud? You don't just keep turning everything up. Here it is. Okay, I was clicking the wrong thing. So click your speaker button here, and then you can adjust your audio. Turn it up, turn it down. You could choose to apply the same volume level to all audio tracks if you'd like, but I don't want to do that. I just want to turn the music down. Turn down the music.
Greetings, El Bethel. Pastor Glass.
Not great still if we're going to have music, because the music is not the star. The information is the star.
Greetings, El Bethel. Pastor Glass has begun a series based on our new members' book information. It's a way for old and new members to get caught up and on the same page. Okay. So, deepen your relationship with God through the study of His Word. Join us Wednesdays at 12 noon for Bible study, and each Saturday at 9 a.m. on Zoom for our daily Bible reading recap of the week, as we continue our journey of reading through the entire Bible. El Bethel is a designated...
I think that's a comfortable volume. And I'm not going to download it again because I'm going to open it up when I get to the church and download it and just drag and drop it into ProPresenter. And we'll play it from there. Any questions?
No, that was very good. Very good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, I'm going to end this tutorial, and I think the next one is going to be on adding people in Texting Church. All right.
Good one.